So when is this terrible pandemic, when will these pandemics stop? When we stop killing animals. This is when it's going to stop. And we just really have to recognize that as long as we are paying for the body parts of the animals that are being slaughtered, as long as we are hurting and killing unnecessarily, it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. In the Western world, and where cultures that have Western lifestyle, it's unnecessary. And that's when it will stop. That's only when it will stop. And so we just take it, one day at a time. And we do our activism online. We talk with people. You know what I do? My fun thing with my activism, which I even did before the actual lockdown. When I call somewhere, when they say, is there anything else I can do for you today? Yes, be vegan. And I explain to them why. Just for fun. I was watching some footage and it got me a little emotional. I try not to watch too much footage, but every once in a while I do, just to be aware and to remember why we're locking down, and just like I watch the footage from the animals as well. Why do I watch it? Remember why. I advocate and I speak why I don't hold back. Because it's true, if we were in the situation the animals are in right now, we would want mercy, we would want relief, we would want help. And the animals are no different from us. The more I look at them, I was looking at a puma the other day. Not the other day. Okay, it was like a couple weeks ago. In a magazine. And I was walking through this forest area. And I looked at its shoulder and how its whole leg, it's essentially, its front arm, paw. And the structure of its shoulder and its arm was just so human-like. When we really look at animals, and human beings are animals too. We're just a different species of animal, human animal. We're also similar. Our eyes, our noses, our mouth, our demeanor. It's all very similar. And it was only very different for me. It only looked totally different when I was eating the animals and drinking their milk, eating their eggs, That's when they looked different to me, because I had to make them different. I literally, mentally had to do it to do what I was doing. Also, I was simply raised in a non-vegan home, My great-grandparents were cattle ranchers. I lived on, my parents had a small rabbit and goat farm growing up that I lived on. As I'm going through the pictures that I brought from my mom's house after her memorial, I'm seeing more and more of that. See, I was real little, so I don't remember a whole lot of it. But the pictures that we had of the goats, beautiful, cute little goats, but no mama anywhere to be found, in a big bottle right there. And my parents weren't intentionally bad people. They were involved in the church. They were, tried to do charity and help. They were on the whole picture, whole scale, they were good people, but they were doing the wrong thing and trying to do it the right way. But there's no right way to do the wrong thing. If we have to make something better, to do it because it's ugly, if we have to not really let the public see the whole process because it might put people off, then we know that it's wrong. And I just want to close by saying That is exactly why, whatever you believe in, God, Christ, whatever religion you are, whatever not religion you are, if you're spiritual, whatever created this world, all of these animals have the capacity to show pain, so we knew when it was time to stop. That's why we as human beings can sense and see when animals are in pain, and we have the desire to help them. We've had to shut that off and hide from that to continue doing what we're doing to animals in the ocean and in the fresh waters and on farms, to continually slaughter them. We can't even see it. We just see the commercials with the green pastures, the fresh open waters, the ocean. We just see this fantasy of killing becoming beautiful and wholesome and good when it's not even necessary. So we respond to animals feeling pain and showing pain. Animals show that they are in pain because we are not meant to do what we're doing right now. That was that's the warning sign right there. That's the natural little process of nature. That's evolution right there. We could evolve into the humans that we are, with compassion and empathy and morals and ethics that we can connect with and live. Okay? If we were meant to eat animals right now in this day and age, they would not feel pain. They wouldn't have been created in a manner where they feel and show that they are in pain. Fish gasping for air, squirming to get away. Just because an animal doesn't necessarily make a sound doesn't mean that it's not exhibiting, that it's showing pain. Okay? So just a little thought. Hang in there. Let's get vegan strong, and let's realize that it doesn't have to be this way. We don't have to have so much pain and suffering in this world. And we got to speak up now because we're running out of time. My main focus is the animals, but I want to reiterate, folks, we're still in the climate crisis, okay? We have a pandemic going on. We got the animal holocaust, okay? And our health is terrible. And first and foremost, the animals' health and safety is just non-existent, okay? Good luck, everyone.